Hi, my name is Johnny, and this is my documentary on a competitive Warhammer 40,000 player.
I'm Justin. I've been playing Warhammer since about 2010. So far, I've been to around 12 tournaments. A couple were actually out of state. I've won three so far and been able to teach a lot of people on the way. And today's, I just want to kind of show you guys a day in my life of this wonderful hobby that I like to call mine. I discovered Warhammer when I was at my local hobby shop, and I used to play Magic back then. And I was looking around, saw some guys, and seeing what they painted and everything. And the next thing I know, I was painting my own models. I play Warhammer because it gives me a chance to express my creativity through painting models like this one, and I get to play with my friends, get to socialize with them, try out different strategy techniques, and kind of just let your mind go crazy about how you want to do certain things in the battle. Anything can change any moment, so it's kind of gives you all those cool things to kind of experiment with and really get to test your own boundaries. I think the biggest thing that attracts me to Warhammer out of everything is the competitive side of it. It really allows me to build new lists, always keep building, making new things, testing new theories, and those are the biggest things I'm kind of drawn towards. The lore of the actual storyline and everything is pretty nice too. It's all set in a futuristic era, so you get some pretty crazy stuff that happens amongst factions and amongst characters, and you can really follow them. And you get your own factions where you start rooting for them because they're kind of the good guys of the not so good universe at the time. So that's like really the two big things that drew me into it first and attracted me to the actual hobby. I really like the aesthetics of the game too. It really draws everything in, makes it like one big galactic battle. And then you look at the lore too, and it kind of ties it all in together for you. You get different factions battling it over, this huge scale. It's, 40,000 years, and you get all this technology, and it really makes the gameplay very sci-fi like, and is really kind of just draws you into the game and gives you a new appreciation for it because you get to see everything unfold right as you're playing. I really like the process of painting. You get to brainstorm, bring things to life that you really didn't even think you could do. You can start out by, just taking an idea and morphing it into the thing that you want it to be, or just something as simple as changing two colors out of a scheme. And it can really just take what was already there and mold it into something completely different. And it's kind of your own idea instead of just, something you'd see every day or, normally on a model. Okay. Some of the places that we've traveled to, it's been New Orleans. We had a big tournament there. It was an open, actually. Games Workshop was hosting it, and it's over 200 people turned out. Really big tournament. You get to meet a lot of crazy people, cool people, and really a chance to socialize with everybody. Even if you're losing games, it doesn't matter because it's just you get a chance to see people from all over the United States, and they're all there for a single purpose. So that's really what kind of drives everybody to go there. There was another tournament out in Germany we went to, and there were guys there that didn't even speak English, but the aspect of hobby really drew them together. So it's almost like you didn't even need to know the language. You pretty much you knew the rules enough to where you could play with each other without even knowing each other's language, which was really cool. You get to go back to your hotels, get to meet different people, and just hang out with them towards the end there, and you get to see a lot of different paths of lives that something as simple as painting miniatures can bring you all into, and it's pretty cool. Tournaments are usually Swiss rounds. They can contain anywhere from 50 players to 200, and they can last anywhere from 1 to 2 days with 3 matches per day. I really like getting out with my buddies, going out to the local gaming shop and just spending time, just rolling dice, having fun. It's just an opportunity to get out, get away from life for a little while, and kind of immerse yourself in this little magical realm you've made between you and your friends where you get to just have fun and, not have to think about life. currently I'm in a club called the Georgia Warlords, and we've already planned a couple tournaments coming up, and I really hope in the future of the game kind of brings new tournaments to me, maybe new beginnings for new friendships, anything like that. So it'll be fun to see where the hobby takes me, and what different places I get to see because of it. All right, so we're going to go through a quick shooting phase. See, I know these guys move 6 inches, so they would move up 6. And I'm trying to hit this guy here. So they have a range of 12 inches. I know I can hit them. So in order to hit them, I need 3s. So they both hit. In order to kill him, I need at least 1-5. Boom, he's dead. So yeah, I'm really just grateful for the whole hobby in general. I mean, it's really opened my eyes to all kinds of different people in different stages of life. You got the young kid coming in, barely knowing anything about playing, and you get to talk to them and share your experiences with them and see them grow as players over a span of years. And I think that's really where you find most of the joy in the hobby, is being able to see people express it in their own way, and seeing guys at tournaments that were ranked down in the hundreds, and you'll start seeing them coming up through the rankings where they're like 20, and you're like, dude, I just saw you 5 years ago and you were playing some trash army, and now you're up with the big dogs. And it's pretty cool just to see people along their way of life, and to see people change through their journey. You start out with a young kid, and then by the time you know him later, he's up and doing own things. He's got a job now, and you get to meet really good friends through the way too. Friends that otherwise you would have never probably known or tried to meet anywhere else.